Yo, 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 yo. What you saying, everyone? Big up for jumping on. Oh, man. I thought I would be coming on here after a successful hate-along, man. That Villa loss for us has aged like fucking cheese, mate. What is that about? They were dead tonight. Absolutely dead. Did you all watch the game? Villa was so pony. And 2 years in a row now they've decided to turn up against City at Villa Park. It does my head in. Martinez, yeah, what is that guy thinking, man? We need to get back to the Falklands, and shut these fucking Argentinian frauds out, because the way that guy just passed the ball to Mohamed Salah before is crazy. And I remember being on the live watch-along on here last week, and I persistently kept saying, get Martinez under pressure because he can't kick. And we just didn't do it. And he kept just kicking out of play, and there's dodgy passes here and there. And as soon as he's under a bit of pressure tonight, absolutely crumbles it and lets Liverpool back in, man. They would have been dead and buried, like mid-table fodder, if they would have lost tonight. Let me down for a bet as well, the Scruffs. But back to third. This I was putting a few tweets out before. This Premier League table is wild this year, Don't get me wrong yet. The top teams have fell off big time. But the whole standard of the rest of the Premier League, like the mid-table teams, like even down to like your Burnley in 17th this year, the standard's crazy, man. City were 5th at the start of today, and there's only 6 points between us and Burnley in 17th. So it's so congested. Like Liverpool would have been 9th today if they didn't win, and they're suddenly 3rd. So within like a week or two, you can bounce from 15th to 4th, and you can just find yourself in a load of shit if you don't win 2 games in a row, which is the position that we unfortunately find ourselves in before tomorrow. So we are here to preview the Bournemouth game. It's a tough one. It's a big game. It is at home, so that kind of plays into our hands a little bit. After today's results, Manchester City currently sitting 8th place behind Manchester United, Chelsea, Spurs, Liverpool, our opponents, Bournemouth tomorrow as well. Sunderland are still currently above Manchester City. So I know people have been on my ass for being negative the last few weeks, even when we were winning. But God forbid we don't get the result again tomorrow and find ourselves in mid-table. Yeah? And everyone has spent the last few weeks calling me negative, saying how great we are, how good the performances have been. We've been riding our luck. We've been papering cracks, in my opinion. And we need to bounce back big time, especially with the home fans behind us. It's usually our strong suit, being able to get the results at home. We had some big wins there last year, even when we were pretty crap. But like I say, it's been coming. It has been coming. You think back to the Napoli game when they went down to 10 men. We've played poor standard teams. Like we're banking off winning a one half of football and then trying to like ride it out for the rest of the game, and that's just not going to run against your Aston Villas and your Bournemouths and your Brightons. And do you know what I mean? That mid-table clump of football teams at the moment can do anybody over on the day, like Brighton, Crystal Palace, like Bournemouth, like even like Fulham, who were absolutely crap, can do someone over on the day. But yeah, no happy clapping here. We're in deep shit if we don't win tomorrow. So let's go through it, man, because we did play midweek. I've not done a review on the Swansea game, but I got cooked again. I got cooked online again for being negative, for saying that our performance against Swansea was lackluster. All right. I had a little thing to say about Aït-Nouri getting cooked off their right back for the first goal. Maybe you've got to be a little bit kind to him. The fact that he's just come back from injury. But you're playing Swansea, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, these brothers that play for us are on like 200 grand a week. Over 200 grand a week. Professional footballers, yeah? Just because you're out for 4 or 5 weeks shouldn't just excuse your ability to play football. This is a sport you've played probably since you were 3 years old or straight out of the womb. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like riding a bike. Do you know if I don't drive a car for like 5-6 weeks, say like my car's in for an MOT for 5 or 6 weeks, right? The garage man gives me my car back after 5 or 6 weeks and go, there you go, the car's fixed now. I go out and drive that car on the road, and within 10 minutes, I absolutely annihilate an old lady on a zebra crossing. Yeah? I'm going to say to the police, I'm a little bit rusty, mate. My car's been in for an MOT for 5 or 6 weeks. I'm sorry I absolutely plastered that woman all over the side of the road. But do you know what? You're going to have to let me off because I'm a little bit rusty. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, boss. I'm sorry. I've not had no practice for 5 or 6 weeks. I've had a little bit of a niggle. The car's had a bit of a niggle. So, do you know what I mean? It's not going to run, is it? It's not going to fly. That ain't going to get you off in court. So I don't want to hear it. This is your job, man, to play football. The sport that you've played since you was a kid. I don't want to hear it. Give him time. Like, oh, he's only just come back. Oh, what's he going to... He's only just come back playing against a Swansea right back. Oh, come off it, bro. I don't want to hear it. These guys should have been cooking Swansea. That should have been the game that people build up the confidence back. You know what I mean? Few skills, skinning people left, right, and centre. Go and grab yourself a goal. But instead, we went life or death with them for about 70 minutes. They obviously got the goal. They were passing the ball around nicely. City were kind of struggling to create things again. And it was pretty stinky, I can't lie. But again, a win's a win. Brentford at home in the next round. Hopefully we can improve. Just a quick one on Swansea, innit? It was job done. But like you say, this is my problem, right? Do you know Swansea had a rotated team out as well? And they're currently like 13th in the Championship. They didn't even have the starting striker playing against us. So whether it's a rotated team or not, or whether people have come back from injury or not, I'd understand it if it was playing against Premier League opposition. But I don't see it as an excuse against Swansea, in my opinion. But we won, so that's all that fucking matters. But like I've said, perform like that against a Bournemouth or a Villa like last week, and you're getting cooked. So let's step on the pedal early doors tomorrow and put it straight on them, man. Right, let's talk about it. First of all, the man of the match from midweek against Swansea, Ryan Cherky. I'm telling you all now, I'm gonna do my lineup builder in a minute, right? But spoiler alert, this guy needs to start tomorrow. Yeah? Whether that's from the left or the right or through the middle as a 10, yeah? This guy should be the first name on the team sheet tomorrow, because he did look a little bit rusty and he did lose the ball a couple of times. But what he does do is he tries things that other players aren't willing to try. He's always trying to unlock the defence. He's always trying to beat someone with a 1-2 or a little bit of skill. He's always trying to play a ball in behind. He's always trying to run past the fullback and try and get to the byline, like he did for that corner in the first half. Yeah, remember that corner? And he one step over the defender and then put a beautiful ball across the 6-yard box. There was about 6 players in the box, and not one of them gambled in the 6-yard box. So he should have been on 2 assists and a goal, really. But But yeah, unbelievable performance from Cherki. He's the kind of guy that we need in this team. Because I think we've been lacking a lot of creativity recently. Yeah, it's not coming from the wings at the moment. Savio's not been on it. Oscar Bob's definitely not been on it. Doku had a good start to the season, but hasn't been on it again in the last few games. So we need to have a little bit of a change up, I think, and that change up needs to come from Ryan Cherki for sure coming into the team. And I don't know about you lot as well, but I want to see our attacking fullbacks come back, man. I don't think it's any coincidence that the last couple of games where the kind of form has dipped has been when we've had an extra man dropping into the centre of midfield. Yeah, like a Stones dropping into centre midfield. But when we were in our best run of form, it was when we had Nico O'Reilly bombing up and underlapping and overlapping with Jeremy Doku. Yeah, it's when Nunes wasn't playing in a back three in possession and he was allowed to bomb up and help the winger as well. Currently, the wingers look shite, yeah, because they've not got overlapping fullbacks. So every time they get the ball in wide areas, they're either doubled or tripled up and they struggle to get the ball in the box or they struggle to beat the man because the defenders know that they're just going to try and go to the byline every time. Whereas when you have an O'Reilly or a Nunes making that overlapping run, that then gives Doku or Savio or Bob that extra option, doesn't it? It drags a player as well. It drags a player away as well so that they can kind of square up the defender 1v1. Then they've got an option for a pass. They've got an option to come back inside. So let's get back to them attacking fullbacks, man. Again, a little bit of a spoiler alert for my team in a minute. But do you know what I'm saying? Why have we reverted back to kind of dated systems again in the last few weeks? And I think we've suffered for it because it's all just been very boring. Nothing's created. I know Haaland had that big chance in the first half that he should have buried against Villa last week, and you'd put your house on him to usually bury that. But like I say, we can't rely on him to do it every time. Because when he doesn't, then we've been proven to be fucked because no one else can score. Now, this is why one of the best things about the game against Swansea midweek was, and I said it at the end of the game, even though I didn't think the performance was great, we saw Cherki and Marmoush both returning players on the score sheet. And they're the two guys, yeah, that I look at and think, do you know what? I'll put Foden in that category as well. But he needs to step up a little bit more, you know. He's got to step up a little bit more because I see him as a plan B player as well. They're my three plan B players. Foden, Cherki and Marmoush. They're the three that I expect to step up and be counted if it's not quite falling for Erling Haaland up front. Those should be the three to be able to grab us a goal. Those should be the three to be able to create us something from nothing, to play a killer ball. Yeah? I know Marmoush looked a bit messy and clunky with his touches the other day, but the guy's a finisher. The guy's a bagsman. So in my opinion, we need to create more of like a dual triple threat because we're at risk of becoming too one-dimensional by trying to go through Haaland every single time that people start switching onto it. And we'll start going through a bit of a stinky run like last year when we drew 0-0 to Southampton where people just sit in, make us cross the ball and just, do you know what I'm saying? Foden has been good this season, Blue Lock. I just think his final ball and final decision-making hasn't been quite right. Like I was saying on the channel for the watch-along for the Villa game, he's turning on the half-turn and he's driving forward with the ball beautifully. And then a couple of times there's like a pass on slip Haaland through or there's one slip Bob through. And it's just like kind of either overhit or underhit and it's just not quite clicking for him at the moment. But I think the team that I'm going to go with in a minute, yeah, is going to give him that kind of free reign to kind of pop up in different positions and hopefully work to his benefit. Because with the wingers, I feel like the team can be a little bit rigid sometimes. But yeah, I get the sentiment. And I think Foden's performances have been decent enough. I wouldn't say they're good because obviously the numbers aren't there either. He's doing all the right things leading up to that killer instinct, but that's the most important bit. He needs that final third to click, or there's not any point really, is there? What's the point in having all these nice half turns and being beautiful at driving forward and gliding up the pitch if at the end of it we lose possession anyway? Do you know what I'm saying? But like I've said in the thumbnail, it's a must-win. It is a must-win game. Like I've said, City are currently 8th in the Premier League. A lot of our rivals have got points today. Liverpool have just won. United pinched a point after being 2-1 down. Obviously, Arsenal are still churning out the results. It was only against Burnley, so I'm not playing too much into that today. Another clean sheet, though. Another fucking set piece as well. They are hanging, man. Listen, I said at the start of the year that Liverpool's last-minute goals have got to dry out at some point. Surely their set pieces have got to be dry out at some point. They can't rely on that every single game to break the deadlock. It was a set piece again today, wasn't it? So, yeah, like I said, our task over the next 4 months is to just stay in touch with Arsenal. Yeah, don't have to do anything special. Don't have to overexert ourselves. Just stay in touch. Win all the big home games. They do look good. They do look solid at the back, but I still think they're very toothless up front if they don't get a set piece. And then when it comes to March, April, if we're still in touch, that's when Arsenal's arse usually falls out. So that's the plan, man. We can't let them run away with it. As long as we stay within 8 to 10 points, I think they can be caught, I'm telling you. But if we lose tomorrow, it's already 9 points after this many games. Yeah, Bradley, I mean toothless in open play, mate. That's kind of what I'm getting at. The fact that they open the deadlock in every game with a set piece in it. And then the floodgates kind of open because the other team's got to attack then. But they don't look fully capable of being able to break teams down from open play when I watch them. They just don't. Like, they got cooked off Liverpool earlier this year. Man United absolutely roasted them, and they were unlucky to lose that game. We was, 90 seconds away from beating them as well, if it weren't for, a few errors towards the end of the game. This is the problem, mate, that nobody is scoring. But hopefully, that's going to change now with some of the people that have come back. Should we get onto the team then? Oh, I've got a super chat, actually. Amar. Big up, bro. Big up. I always appreciate you supporting the channel, man. Big up. Foden's done sweet F all ghosting since 2024. He was bad last year. I agree, but everyone was bad last year, Amar. But this year, he has shown glimpses of him being back to his best. I just think he's got to get that. Do you know what I mean? Just that. How else can I explain it? Just got to get that killer instinct again in front of goal and not rush his decision making. But he is showing all the right signs, so it is frustrating. It is frustrating. But big up, bro. Appreciate the super chat as always. Right. Should we get onto the team, man? Should we get onto the team? Let me see if I'll share screen now, innit? Bear with me a second. Lineup builder. Here we go. Boom. Look at this, man. All right, I've gone clear as a streamer now, innit? It's just like clockwork now, mate. It's like riding a bike. See, if I'm out the game for 5 or 6 weeks, I just jump straight back on, straight into a lineup builder. Takes 2 seconds. I'm cooking, man. I'm cooking. Wait till we have the full streaming set up in a couple of weeks once this stupid kitchen's done. But we'll get there, innit? Right. Let's do it, man. Let's do it. So, in goal. Everyone knows already. Gigio. The best keeper in the Premier League currently, in my opinion. people talk about Raya, but I think he's lucky he's got a great back four in front of him, in my opinion. I think Donnarumma is the best out-and-out goalkeeper in the Premier League currently. So, obviously, not even a question. Back four. I'm telling you now, people, I hinted a little bit at the start. We need to get back to attacking fullbacks, yeah? Listen, Dave, mate. Listen, let's be careful about this, right? Let's be careful. I never doubted his shot-stopping ability, yeah? Ever. I just debated whether he could fit into a City team that likes to play ball, because I didn't think Pep was capable of, like, switching it up a little bit, you know, and go into that more defensive style. But Pep's proved me wrong, okay? Because he did change it, and he was willing to go a little bit more, like, long and direct. But when I thought that he was going to be coming in and playing Ederson ball, that's when I was cooking the decision. But do you know what? I'm happy to admit I was wrong. Yeah, I'm always gloating when I get things right, so I'm always happy as well to hold my hands up if I'm wrong. And so far, I've been proven wrong by Donnarumma, and I've been proven wrong by Pep. So big up to the Italian breadstick in goal. Right, back to the back four before I was distracted. It's got to be Núñez. It's got to. Listen, if it was an away game, I'd go Cousinov in it. Oh, do I go Cousinov because of Semenyo? Do we go Cousinov because of Semenyo? But that takes away the attacking threat down that right hand side. Oh, I might have to do it, you know. Chat. I want to vote now because this is a bigger decision than I thought it would be straight off the bat, because I've just remembered Semenyo left wing, innit? Spam in the chat now, Núñez or Semenyo. I want to see what people are saying. I don't agree with Cuzza right back is awful. I think he's a sick one-on-one defender. And if you're going to play him against their biggest threat, I can't really go against it. Most people say Núñez, to be fair. Cousinov did look rusty against Huddersfield, but I did think that was because he was at centre-back as well. But his passing was dreadful, wasn't it? But it's never usually that bad, his passing, Cousinov. It's actually underrated. Most people going Núñez. Do you know what? I'll back the chat. Big up Lewis as well. Lewis says Núñez. One of the first members of the channel, so big up to him, man. I appreciate it. Núñez. So we'll go with the fans, man. We're a team on this channel, yeah? So I did say I wanted attacking fullbacks, and if it is at home, I'm happy to roll with it. Listen though, if this game was away, I probably would go Cousinov in it. But at home, I think we do need to full send it. I agree. Centre back, Diaz. Another guy that's proved me pretty wrong last year, but again, it's because of the change of system. Yeah? I never thought that Pep would kind of scrap the high suicidal line. So as I always said all along, you either drop Diaz or you drop the high line. Pep's decided to drop the high line for the majority of it. So if that's his decision, then Diaz gets the start, man. Yeah? Because when he's not getting cooked in behind, he's actually half decent. And he listened to me in the summer as well. And he's been working on his heading. Yeah? This brother's winning headers nowadays. I cannot believe it. But he's been doing some kind of jumping drills in with Pep Linders, man, or Colo Torre. Colo Torre's been getting this guy jumping off building blocks, man, because he's really come of age with his heading this year, which was probably his weakest thing last year. Yeah, Diaz listens to me, man. He watches the channel. How do you not know this, Bradley? Like Haaland as well. I told Haaland he needs to step up this year, and look what's happened, man. No coincidence. Guardiola left back. A couple of people are asking for Cousinov. A couple of people are asking for Stones that I've seen. I just think we're a lot more balanced with a right foot, left foot centre-back pairing. Pep prefers it. Pep prefers having a right foot, left back, centre-back partnership. It just makes the team a lot more balanced. So Let's stick to what was working. And go back to Diaz Guardiola. And then this guy's got to come back into the team chat. I hope you all agree. What we're saying. Nico O'Reilly, man. What happened? Why have we not seen him at start the last few games? This guy, before about a week ago, you could argue was in our like top 3 players this year, performance-wise. So get him back in the team, man. Where did he go? Where did he go? This has been our best and most consistent back 4 this year. So I think we should get back to it. It was working. Yeah, it was working up until a few weeks ago. So revert back to it, man. Revert back to it. Right, that's the back 4. Are we all in agreement so far, people? Yeah? Anyone change anything different? I've seen a few Cousinov shouts knocking about. But I think that's the only argument with that back 4, really. If you want to put Cousinov in for Nunes. But I'm quite happy to go with Nunes, innit? But I think everyone seems to be pretty happy with that. And I think we should all be in agreement with this one as well. The other Nico. Yeah. Let's get back to having a proper number 6, man. That Villa game last week was painful to watch. Our midfield getting overrun and out-muscled and just bullied off the park with athleticism, with pace, with aggression. Yeah? This guy came on for like half an hour, 25 minutes. Guy had a bloody nose, been booked after like 5 minutes already because he puts himself about. He does the dirty work that other players aren't capable or willing to do. Yeah? Get him straight back in the team, man. Get him straight back in. He passes through the lines nicely. He's aggressive. And we missed the bite in that midfield last Sunday. Big time. Aston Villa were first to every second ball. Yeah? They just wanted it more in there. And I think we missed his fighting spirit last week. So Nico G comes straight back in. What's it? Is this Bournemouth, Lewis? Yeah. Direct attacks, recoveries. Yeah. This is what I mean, man. They're going to, as soon as they win possession off us, they're going to look to hit us where it hurts straight away. First in direct attacks. First in recoveries. So that's another reason why Nico G should 100% be on the team. So, because we can't be affording to lose all those second balls again, man. That absolutely killed us the other day. Right, now look what I'm going to do now. I'm going to change this formation a little bit. Yeah? I'm going to make some allowances with this team in order for me to full send the front 4, yeah? We're going to go with a double pivot. And in my opinion, it would be Rodri this, obviously, if he was fit. But for tomorrow, we'll go with a skipper, Bernardo Silva. He does give that little bit of... He does have that little bit of bite in the midfield as well. He's probably one of our most composed in possession. He's obviously the captain. And I think we just need that extra bit of support for Nico G against this team, this counter-attacking football team. And we also need the extra support so we can full send these guys in a minute. Yeah? I agree. Control and shithouse with Predator. You put it perfectly, mate. So get Bernardo in. And then this is going to perfectly set things up for what we're going to do up here, yeah? Because I'm going with a nice, beautiful, fluid, interchanging, yeah, 3 behind Erling Haaland, yeah? I want these guys moving in and out of the lines, making it impossible for the defenders to pick them up. If this guy wants to pop up over here every now and again, if this guy wants to drift out here every now and again, do it. We saw PSG be one of the most unstoppable forces in Europe last year by having an interchangeable, like, front three, people popping up in central areas. Next minute, they're on the right-hand side. Next minute, on the left-hand side. And these three behind Haaland now are all capable of doing it. So we're going to start on the left-hand side. My first plan B player, Omar Marmoush. Yeah? The fact that the other two are so versatile as well means that this guy will be able to pick up these central areas, will be able to run on and support Erling Haaland. Yeah? Central, the man with the keys. Yeah? Chirk me off, daddy. Ryan Cherky. Beef Cherky, man. He's got the keys to the castle. He can unlock any defence in the blink of an eye. He looks to get on the ball constantly. Yeah? Give him the keys. And Haaland will feast. I am telling you now. You think Haaland's been cooking so far this year already? Wait till this brother's sliding balls in for him. Sliding balls in. Pause. Crazy work. Crazy work, that. I can't believe that's even just been said, to be honest. But yeah, Cherky in the 10 for me. He can pick up positions over here. He can pick up positions over here. He can pick up positions in central areas here. We know he likes to come and drop deep in here to pick the ball up as well. Yeah? This guy's the man. Yeah? He's the only one that's got that Kevin De Bruyne gene in our current squad. So I think it's important that he plays in that position tomorrow. I know it's probably harsh on Foden, who we all love in the 10. But because we've got attacking fullbacks and because of the interchangeability of these two, I think he'll be able to thrive as well. I'm going Phil Foden off the right. But again, if Cherky's making these moves, don't be surprised if we see this every now and again. Yeah? Don't be surprised if we see this every now and again. Yeah? Don't be surprised if we see this every now and again. Do you know what I'm saying? Are people on board with me with this? Just having like a nice fluid interchanging like three in behind Erling. I think that's sick, man. They're all creative. They can all score goals. Yeah? They've got a double pivot in behind them to protect them. Listen, if Reinders was playing here instead of Bernardo, then I don't think we could do this. But the fact that we've got Bernardo Silva and Nico Gonzalez, and in a couple of weeks, this will be Rodri and Nico Gonzalez in my opinion. Yeah, a double six pivot, both defensive stalwarts. And imagine just knowing that you've got those two behind you and give these three just a free rein to go and just absolutely cook defenses. Yeah? And then obviously the big man off top. And then think about who you've got off the bench as well when legs are tired. Imagine a tired back four and you're bringing Doku off the bench. You're bringing Savio off the bench, who have got that kind of electric pace. But that's my team. That's my team for tomorrow. I'm going to call it fluidity, or Cherky's fluid. And it's going to end up all over Bournemouth's back four's faces. Well, Rodri off the bench. Predator, this is what I'm saying, bro. When everyone's fully fit, on my life, look at this team now. Look at this team, yeah? Bro, look at that team when everyone's fit. You telling me that can't win multiple trophies this season? Chat. Bro, what are you talking about? Foden is in the midfield. Foden is in the midfield. I've said he can move around here. He can swap and pick up central areas. Listen, I'm not saying Pep is going to play it. Yeah? I'm not saying that Pep is going to play this team, Dave. This is just what I want to see, bro. Yeah? This is just what I want to see. And I think these guys can thrive. Obviously, these two can pull inside here. if he decides to overlap, Foden can obviously drift inside as well. Do you know what I'm saying? You've got two solid defensive CDMs in front of the back four. I can see the argument for Kuzanov maybe coming in for Nunes, just so that we're in a back three in possession. I can see that happening. I can definitely see that happening. Say if that's Kuzanov, and then you kind of get this and O'Reilly like bombing forward. But I just want to go out and just put it on them, man, because we're at home, innit? Let's just go and smash someone. Let's get 2-0 up and just take the pressure off. I don't know why people are hating, you know. Listen. It's a new midfield, right? But what did the midfield do against Villa on Sunday? Why would you want to keep the same midfield that's just been cooked like less than a week ago? Bro, the midfield needs changing. End of. It's got to change. They got absolutely bullied like a week ago, bro. So why can't we change it? Yeah, which was an L. This is more balanced than the Villa midfield, and people are telling me that this isn't balanced. Come on, man. I think this team's sick, honestly. And obviously it's Bernardo tomorrow, and you'd like it to be Rodri eventually. But I don't get this because people hate our wingers, and now people are telling me to play wingers. If one of them's going to start tomorrow, yeah, for argument's sake, if one of them's going to play tomorrow, I think it'll be Doku. And I think you'll see this. Are you happy with that then, YK? If I give you this wide man, are you happy with that? Because you're saying you want to play Reinders as well. So where would you play Reinders in that team? Because you say you want balance, but there ain't no way I'm playing Reinders in a 6 next to Gonzalez. The guy's got no defensive capabilities whatsoever, in my opinion. He's got no dual winning ability. He can't get back in transition. So if you think Reinders should play and I can't change the midfield, then who are you swapping Reinders for? See, bro, this is what I mean. We're having a debate now, innit? You've just told me my team is unbalanced and will get cooked, but you want to change Bernardo for Reinders. Yeah? So that means we're going to see more of this. With this guy hung out to dry on his own. Yeah? So how is that more balanced? Against Bournemouth as well, who are a counter-attacking team. You need the double pivot against these guys, man. And Bernardo gives you that. Bernardo sits a little bit deeper. He's calmer on the ball, probably to give it to under pressure from the back four. So I cannot say, listen, if you want to make an argument of Reinders coming into the team, then it's got to be in the 10. And I ain't dropping Cherky. No way. And you say that my team's not balanced, but you want to bring Reinders in for Silva in a double pivot when we need to stop Bournemouth's main threat, which is counter-attacking football. So I'm sorry, bro, but I disagree with you. I appreciate your opinion, but I think this team is actually more balanced. Exactly. If his ball winning ability is pathetic, then why play him in that double pivot, man? Why? Against athletic freaks that Bournemouth have got. It's just not going to work, in my opinion, mate. If you're going to play Reinders, yeah, you've got to play him in his best position. And that's in the 10. That's running on past Haaland, making these ghosting runs into the box, being able to carry the ball forward. But I don't want to see that guy anywhere near these positions here, in my opinion. I think he's a liability defensively. I think he gets caught on the ball under pressure. Listen, if he gets caught on the ball under pressure up here in the 10 position, that's absolutely fine. But I do not want to see Reinders getting caught on possession here. Yeah, and then they're through on our back four. So in my opinion, you throw the skipper in there tomorrow. Yeah, and we've got the creative maestro, Cherky back to unlock the defense. I think that's the team, man. I do think that's the team. Shall we go with predictions, people? Yeah, bro. Adam, this is what... Oh, big up, bro. Big up for the super chat. Adam, listen to me. That Marmoush is in my team. I was just changing it for our argument's sake. Yeah? This is my team tomorrow. You've got 2 6s to cover these 4, and then these four can kind of drift around, pick up these positions, pick up these positions. If he wants to fucking drift out here, then he can. If he wants to come here, cut in here, whilst Nunes overlaps, he can. Do you know what I mean? I think that's just so hard for defenders to deal with and to be able to pick up. So this is my team, bro. That's my team, Adam, mate. What you said. Everything the same but Marmoush for Doku. I was just doing it for argument's sake, innit? Right, let's get your predictions in, people. Big up for the super chat, Adam, man. Fucking love that, mate. Appreciate it. We probably see a Bournemouth goal, innit? You spam me yours first, and then I'll go with mine. 2-1 City. Miami Snoopy. 2-1 City Predator. 3-1 Ayan. If the skipper plays 3-1 Bournemouth, YK, you're a hater, bro. You're a hater, man. Fair play. 2-1 City will be a tough game. Yeah, bro. Marmoush scored that banger against Bournemouth last year as well, man. 4-0 City win. Balls here, slicky lad. 2-1 City. 2-1 City. A lot of 2-1s. 2-2 from Teal. I think it'll be a draw. Plenty of goals, people. 3-2 Bournemouth. 2-1 Bournemouth. Bro, come on. Are we not backing ourselves? We've got Man City Forever account saying 2-1 Bournemouth. Come on, bro. We can't go in thinking we're going to lose this game at home, man. Without Cherky, we won't win. 3-2 City. 2-0 City. Doku will start. It wouldn't surprise me, mate. 5-1 City. Right, people, my prediction, if you got the same as me, then well done, because this is going to be right. It's going to be Manchester City 3, Bournemouth 1. I think they'll get a goal. They might even score first, yeah? Hitting us on the counter-attack with pace. Listen, they're a very dangerous team going forward, but so are we. If we can get back to this lovely fluid football, we've got a creative player in now that can feed the big man up front, then I think we can put more goals past them than they can past us. Yeah? Listen, they might be second, but at the end of the day, it's Bournemouth. We are Manchester City Football Club. Yeah? Give the front four the double pivot and just let them run wild, man. Let them off the reins. Unleash them on that back four. They won't know how to handle it. Yo, big up Adam with the super chat again, man. Good team. I feel like this is the best team for now. Without Rodri being fully fit, we have the GA. I want to see the Rodri. Bro, you come in about 30 seconds too late, because I was saying to everyone, when everyone's fully fit, even though that's my team for tomorrow, when everyone's fully fit, that is the best team for me moving forward. You've got fullbacks who can attack and overlap and allow the players out wide to drift in. Yeah, you've got 2 unbelievable 6s who can pass through the lines, who can keep possession beautifully, who can win the ball back, who can read the game. You've got them protecting the back four, and then that just unleashes these attacking monsters up top. All of these guys here, yeah, are capable of 20-goal seasons. Yeah? They're all capable of 10-plus assists as well. We just need to get it clicking, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Big up for the super chat, man. I really appreciate it. You're a top man. But yeah, I'm going 3-1 City. 3-1 City, people. I'm nervous, though. I can't lie. I agree, Lewis. It does need to be given a chance because, yeah, it's all right saying we want to play the wingers, but they're the guys that if Haaland doesn't score, they're the guys that aren't going to step up and grab you a goal, are they? Do you know what I mean? Like, we all saw Haaland miss that chance against Villa last week. And then you look around the pitch thinking to yourself, right, who can get us a goal here? And barring Foden, really, who is it? Do you know what I'm saying? So, whereas with this team, I know Marmoush can grab me a goal from nowhere. Marmoush is like Salah, man. There must be something in that Egyptian water. There must be some kind of like clapped gene in the River Nile, right? In Egypt, where they drink, right? Because these guys are some of the dustiest footballers to watch on the ball ever. I don't mean that disrespectfully, right? But like, it's all very clunky and the first touches aren't great. And they could drop a monumental stinker for like 70 minutes. But you just know as soon as they get a chance, they're bagging. Do you know what I'm saying? Marmoush could drop an almighty stinker for 70, 75 minutes and then score 2 goals. Yeah? And they're the players that we kind of need right now. Do you know what I'm saying? If Haaland didn't get in that goal. I don't think we can talk on Pep just yet, Bradley, mate. Because I think the whole league's clapped. Yo, big up Adam again, man. Just interchange between Cousinov and Nunes, depending on the opponent. I think we win 3-0 because our defence has been good. Yeah, I respect it, bro. I respect it. It could be 3-0. I doubt we keep a clean sheet against these, especially if we go for the 2 attacking fullbacks, in my opinion. But I agree with the Cousinov and Nunes shout. Like I said earlier in the stream, mate, that if this was away from home at Bournemouth, then I probably would have had Cousinov instead of Nunes here. Just to kind of be wary of that counter-attack away from home on the small pitch. Right, I think we're done, people. Big up for everyone who came in. One more question before we go for everyone. I just want a yes or no answer. Yeah? Yes or no answer. If we don't win tomorrow, is the league done? Is the league done? Have Arsenal already won it if we don't win tomorrow? What are you saying? Yes or no? Yes. Mostly yeses, a few no's. Yes, definitely. It'll be 9 points, innit? I'm coming. Right, people. I'm going to have to go. The little ones woke up. But big up everyone for coming on. I've really appreciated you, man. We've had loads of people in there. Big up for everyone who threw in the super chats as well. Big up to the members of the channel. Lewis, I've seen you chatting before, bro. And yeah, come on. Full send it tomorrow. Let's hope Pep puts a similar team to this out. And hopefully we get the win. I'm going 3-1 City, like I said. I'll have a jump on after the game. I'll jump on after the game, innit? I'll try. I'm probably going the match. So I'll jump on after the game. But yeah, there we go, people. I'll catch you on the flip side. Up the City. Come on, Shad. See you in a bit, people.